guys, wagwan. It's your girl Shanice, and I am so happy to welcome you guys back to Jammin' Cuisine. If you're new, welcome, and thank you so very much for watching. As you guys can see in this video, I will be showing you how to make this delicious roasted whole chicken. And guys, this recipe is perfect for Thanksgiving. You can always use a turkey instead, or even a Cornish hen. It's perfect. So let's get right into this recipe. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is take your defrosted chicken out of the fridge and just allow it to sit out for a little bit so the temperature can drop to room temperature. And I had already washed and cleaned my chicken off camera. You also want to make sure that your chicken is patted dry before seasoning. So here I have around 2 heaping tablespoons of soft butter that I took out around 30 minutes prior to. And I'm just going to go ahead and add all my seasonings to the butter and just mix it in really well. So I added around a heaping tablespoon of garlic powder. Now I'm adding around a heaping tablespoon of paprika, followed by a tablespoon of black pepper. I'm also going to add the citrus blend seasoning that my good friend Kanalea gave to me. Shout out to Kanalea. It's really good. And we're also going to add some salt to this. Salt is very important, guys. This is a whole chicken, so don't hesitate to add salt. And to this I'm adding 2 teaspoons of grapeseed oil. You can use whatever oil you have, and this is just to prevent the butter from burning once we put the chicken in the oven. And we're just gonna mix this in really well. Okay guys, to my little butter mixture, I'm just gonna add this roasted garlic marinade that I have, around a nice teaspoon or so. And this is obviously optional, but you can add whatever little twist you want to add because this recipe is yours. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix that in really well. And now we're gonna go ahead and add this to our chicken. So guys, what I'm doing here is just gently lifting the skin up a little bit so that I can stuff the butter mixture right up underneath it. And this is just going to ensure that we have great flavor right through every single piece of chicken. So that's basically what I'm doing. And once I'm finished doing that, we're just going to turn the chicken around and do the same thing. And guys, please don't be afraid to get all up in that chicken. You can't be cooking the chicken and be scared of it at the same time. So put the gloves on if you have to and do what you gotta do. And again guys, you want to be very gentle when you're trying to lift that skin up. You still want it to be intact. You don't have to worry about getting the butter under every single piece of skin, because you know once the heat touches it, the butter's gonna melt and it's just gonna spread right throughout. So don't even worry about getting the butter under all of the skin. So you can do this the night before so your chicken sits and marinate, or at least an hour before cooking. I actually seasoned mine 30 minutes before. Hey, don't judge me, it's all about the flavor. And guys, you want to make sure to season inside the cavity as well. We're seasoning every bit of this baby right here. And this is why I love using the soft butter method, because it allows the seasonings to spread throughout every single piece of the chicken. Especially when you're doing a whole chicken / turkey. It allows everywhere to be seasoned evenly. Okay guys, now to the fun and exciting part. We're gonna go ahead and stuff this chicken. And the fun part about this is you can use whatever you want to use to stuff your chicken. But I will be using a garlic, a whole garlic that is, an apple, and some thyme. That's it. And as you guys saw, I actually added the garlic just like that. I did not peel the skin off. You guys don't have to worry about doing that, because once the garlic starts cooking like that, the skin is gonna get moist and soft, so it's not gonna be that flaky anymore. And I added half of an apple, and I'm also adding some thyme here, around 4-5 stalks of thyme. You can use rosemary, whatever herbs you want to use. Okay guys, so here I have around 4 medium-sized yellow potatoes that I will be roasting along with the chicken, and I'm just seasoning it generously. So I added around a teaspoon of black pepper, some garlic powder, a little bit of salt, and some oil. I also added some of that butter mixture we used to season our chicken, and we're just gonna mix that in really well. And I'm adding the potatoes because I'm making making a whole meal, and also it's just gonna be so delicious. Just look at that. This is looking so delicious, and we haven't even started cooking yet. Listen, guys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our potatoes to the baking dish, whatever baking dish you're using, and we're just gonna spread it out. And once we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and add our chicken. So I also added that remaining portion of the garlic that we chopped off, and this is just gonna add a lot more flavor to it. So go ahead and sit your chicken right on those potatoes. And I did not have any kitchen twine to tie the legs of my chicken together, so as you guys can see, I used some of the thyme to sort of tie it together, but we'll see how well that stays in place. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and bake our chicken uncovered in a 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven, which is equivalent to around 175 degrees Celsius. And this is how our chicken is looking after the first 30 minutes in the oven. It's not even close to being finished, but we're gonna go ahead and baste it. And guys, you want to baste your chicken as much as you can, because this is gonna ensure that we have a very juicy and tender chicken. So we're gonna baste it after every 30 or 40 minutes. So I'm actually gonna put it back in the oven and let it cook some more for an additional 40 minutes, and then we'll come back and baste it some more. You really don't want to open the oven too much, because then the temperature is going to drop, and that's definitely going to affect the cooking of the chicken. Okay guys, this is how our chicken is looking after that additional 40 minutes. So it's been cooking in total for an hour and 10 minutes. So you want to go ahead and baste, make sure you're getting the juice in every corner. Listen, my kitchen is smelling so good right now. It's Thanksgiving in July, I'm telling you. So what I did right here was put a piece of aluminum foil just over the breast area, because I realized that the breast was browning way before any other part of the chicken, and we don't want the breast to be too dried out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bake this for an additional 30 minutes. Okay guys, after that last 30 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and baste again. So in total, it's been baking for an hour and 40 minutes. I really wanted to do 2 hours. So after basting it, I'm gonna put it back into the oven and broil it on low for 20 minutes, because I like that charred look. And if for some reason your oven doesn't have that broil feature, just put it back so that it bakes for that last 20 minutes. While that's doing, in the meantime, we're gonna make a nice little sauce for our chicken. So I'm gonna go in with around a heaping tablespoon of this Honey Sriracha sauce that I have. I'm also gonna add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce to this, followed by this Applewood maple sauce marinade that I have. I'm also adding around a tablespoon of honey, and we're just gonna mix it in really well. And let's see how our chicken is looking. Okay guys, look at our chicken. This is looking so beautiful and delicious. I just want to dig in right now, but before we do that, let's go ahead and glaze our chicken with this delicious sauce that we made. And of course guys, I will go ahead and add all the ingredients down below in the description. You guys know I got y'all, so don't worry about that. So we're just gonna brush the sauce onto the chicken. You know, you want to add as much. And once we're finished adding the sauce, we're just gonna put it back into the oven for like 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes, so that the sauce can thicken on the chicken, and it's just gonna look so delicious. And the remaining of sauce that I had left, I just put it in a little pot and brought it to a nice little simmer, and I saved it as a gravy for the sides, because I made mac and cheese with this. So that's what I did with the remaining sauce that I had left. And this is how we're looking, guys. The sauce is literally sizzling on the chicken. It's very tender, it smells amazing, and it looks beautiful, as you guys can see. So in total, we've been roasting the chicken for 2 hours, and we put it back for that last 5 minutes with the sauce. But this is how we're looking. As you guys saw, this is a very easy recipe, and it does not require a lot of attention. That's what I love about baking and roasting stuff. It's just to take it out and baste it. That's basically it. So anyone can make this, guys. Don't be intimidated by a whole chicken or a whole turkey. All right, I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and if you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? What ya wait pan? Come join the Jamming Cuisine team. But for real, I really do appreciate everyone that's been supporting, that's been subscribing, that's been watching. You guys are the best. Also hit that bell so you'll be notified as soon as I drop a video. You really don't want to miss out on any of these amazing recipes. And if you guys would like to see me make something, leave a comment. Don't be shy. I go through my comments and I reply to each and every one, so don't be shy. But thanks again, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Walk good and stay safe.